She goes for the cover. Oh, what impact. And only a 1 count.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Oof. Running clothesline. Ooh, what impact.
Just barely getting out of the way did Candice LeRae.
Oh, going to the top. High risk. Big punch. Ouch. She wants to do this in the ring. DDT. She goes for the cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Just needs to do more damage.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Ooh, the old Oscar, my favorite move. Beautiful drop kick. 6-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a 6-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a 6-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
Despite Candice LeRae's size, she has collected an incredible body. She goes for the cover. You're not going to get her that easy. Going to take more than that. Oh, nasty impact. She's calling for it. Right across. Harsh impact.
She doesn't want to get up.
Going back to Michael's remarks on Candice's size,
I've always admired the courage of Candice LeRae. She's made it far, and her heart endurance is what is going to push her a lot further.
and the further she can push away from her mooching husband, the better.
I don't think anyone expected Alexa Bliss would win the SmackDown Women's Championship at TLC 2016. Well, anyone besides Alexa Bliss. But Bliss prevailed, beating Becky Lynch for the title in a tables match.
I totally knew that was going to happen. Bliss really shocked the world when she beat Becky because a tables match is about surprise. Normally it takes 3 seconds to win a match, but a quick powerbomb through a table made history for Bliss. Yeah, people will say Bliss came out of nowhere to win. I mean, she was fresh from NXT where she never even had a takeover match. Didn't even have a t-shirt at the time. But since then, Bliss has truly evolved into the goddess of WWE.
Look at her go.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Wow. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Nailed it. Easily kicks out of that one.
That's all right, Cole.
Up against the barrier.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
And Paige manages to reverse out of that one. She is on fire.
What is Paige's best strategy at this point?
I think this match is starting to take it all out of her, guys. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
We've seen many firsts for women in WWE over the last few years, but Alexa Bliss may have the best one as the first superstar to ever win both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy. She can't take any more of this.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. And she's toying with her now. Boom! No trouble kicking out of that one.
Gotta take more than that. Michael, it's amazing how quickly Alexa became both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. She lost the SmackDown Women's Championship in the beginning of April and ended the month beating Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship at Payback.
Gentlemen, that win was also great because Bliss beat Bayley in front of the Huggers' hometown crowd in San Jose. A great night, made even better by seeing a in front of her friends and family.
You just love misery, don't you?
Talking with Candice earlier, she half-joked that her biggest challenge is keeping up with her husband, Johnny Gargano.
Forget about Johnny wrestling. Let's talk about Candice wrestling. I commend Candice LeRae for clearly being the one that wears the pants in their relationship. She's talking about not wanting to be an embarrassment to Johnny. She should be more concerned with Johnny being an embarrassment to her.
Why do you say these things?
Because it's the truth.
She can't take much more of this.
Corey, you just suggested that LeRae should remove herself, at least professionally, from her husband. Byron, do you feel that's the way for Candice to prove herself to her peers?
Well, Candice has already stated that she refuses to ride her husband's coattails. I believe Candice LeRae has earned her success all on her own.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Whoa, belly to back pile driver.
One of my favorites.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. You gotta believe this one's over.
Some good technique right there.
Byron, I have to believe that Candice's opponent will need to do all she can to keep her tied to the mat, to keep the daredevil in LeRae at bay.
Yeah, Michael, it might be best to counter LeRae's high-flying style with mat-based wrestling and submission holds.
Slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine. Beautiful technique.
Byron, earlier you used the term high flyer, and she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Oh, what impact. She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Big. And she's back in the ring now. Gets out of the way of that one.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure in what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one. A long-time revolutionary of the women's wrestling scene, Candice LeRae is known for not being intimidated by opponents of any shape or size. She has even taken on the likes of Kevin Owens and Cesaro. She's got her in her sights.
She hits here, this match is over.
Oh, nasty impact.
An easy kick out there.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She's licking her chops.
No way she can survive this. Can she?
What's up? This might be it. Oh, my.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
Harsh impact. Bringing it back into the ring. Going for
Enziguri.
She's back in full control now.
Ooh. I see where she's going with this.
This could be the one that ends her.
Russian leg sweep.
She's got her where she wants her.
This might be the one that ends it.
Paige just barely gets out of the way. We're looking at complete domination here. Not now inside the ring.
I think this is a great agility.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
Alexa Bliss looking stymied.
But you certainly cannot count her out yet.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. Think about who she's in there with. This was bound to happen sooner or later.
Hey, she can stand to get tested a bit here. She's clearly been in firm control in this match up to this point.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
I'll destroy your face.
Alexa Bliss is in position.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man team.
Oh, Alexa. Oh, straight forearm.
This one's over, guys.
And here's Alexa Bliss into the pin. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Just barely, but it counts.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. You gotta believe this one's over.
Look at her go.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that she's looking at it.
Brutal face buster.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Neckbreaker.
Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight down to the 201.
Face breaker. That's it.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
She's on her last legs.
Byron, I have to believe that Candice's opponent will need to do all she can to keep her tied to the mat, to keep the daredevil in LeRae at bay.
Yeah, Michael, it might be best to counter LeRae's high-flying style with mat-based wrestling and submission holds.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
One more shot and she's done.
Byron, earlier you used the term high flyer to describe Candice LeRae, but Candice doesn't like that term. She prefers to be called a high-risk wrestler, Corey.
Yeah, whatever, but she needs to be smart in order to succeed. Candice needs to know that her opponent's going to do everything in their power to keep LeRae grounded.
Look out, she could be done.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. That gives new meaning to have a seat.
Both teams working well.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Both sides looking a little ragged right now, guys.
Beautiful technique.
She's looking a little... Here we go for the win. Back in the ring again. Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor. Showing some quickness there. Looking for all the glory here.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Too soon. Boom, what impact.
Oh, that's one way to bring it to her opponent at a time.
And here's Alexa Bliss into the pin.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take? And she kicks out with relative ease.
What a match. Watch this. Oh,
Targeting the back. Very effective.
What is Alexa Bliss's best strategy at this point? We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
at this point, you have to wonder if her partners are starting to regret teaming up with her. I'm just saying.
Luckily for her, she can afford to take on a bit of offense here. She's still in really good shape compared to her opponent. Look at her go.
Nailed it. She's in full control now. Here comes a straight forearm. This one is shoulders on the mat. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. And she's back in the ring now. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams will walk away from this match with their heads hung.
I don't know if we'll ever see these same six superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Oh, right to the face. Oh.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
She is on fire.
Harsh impact. Smart, attacking the arm. This could be the one that ends her. Beautiful. The jumping complete shot. Face first.
That should do it.
Will this be enough? Digging deep for a kick Look out.
Wow.
Oh, nasty impact.
Lion salt.
Now she goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
A competitor has been eliminated.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Bringing it back between the ropes. Seriously injured, putting it all on the line.
No surprise at how exciting this match has been. This is the kind of action you expect when you see these 6 superstars in the ring.
Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself. Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
That's what they call me, the hot shot. A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables. Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back. Look at her go.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
After all this, I can't believe these two teams are still going here. This has been incredible.
He's able to get out of the way there. Oh, what impact.
No way she can survive this. Can she? She can't take any more of this.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
That has got to be it.